from Petco Park in downtown San Diego. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the San Francisco Giants and the San Diego Padres. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this.
San Diego Padres.
Just about set to go. Today's starting pitcher, Yu Darvish. What do we need to know here?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Okay, all set to go. And now the center fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee. Swing and a ground ball. Bogarts with the throw to first. One up, one down. So here's Wade now. That one the other way. Nice grab. Throw not in time. It's an unlikely infield single.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. He actually kind of fooled him with the breaking ball on the inside part of the plate there. Didn't get a good piece of it, but he got just enough to fight it off and make it work out.
Willie Adames stands in now and watches strike one. That one finds the zone. 0-2.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
Darvish delivers. In the dirt. And they put the tag on him for the out.
That'll drive your coaching staff nuts. First you try to move up when it didn't roll that far away, but then trying to get back before they throw you out anyway, not going to go in your highlight reel.
Merrill on the move. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. And we're back. And on the hill, Logan Webb. What's the scouting report on him?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Luis Arias, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. Pitch is in the dirt, and that's ball 2. Just missed.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
And that's through there for a strike. Line drive. And it looks like trouble. Around first and hustling for second. And he's there with a leadoff double.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
Ground ball to the right side. Foul. And it goes just foul. That 2-1. One not close. And it's 2-1. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Ramos should have this one. And out number 1 on the grab.
Batting third.
Jackson Merrill, the next up for the Padres. One of the best in the game against right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, that's another story. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Singy, is this more common today? Guys really only succeeding against pitchers throwing from a specific side?
I think it's because you just don't get a very long trial period anymore. I mean, with the analytics and the numbers, teams are looking for instant success with the lineups that they construct. So if you don't figure it out quickly against certain types of pitchers, you're just not going to get those opportunities.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And now it's Manny Machado. He gets the intentional walk here, and now a force at any base with 2 gone. First and second, 2 outs. Now here's Jake Cronenworth. Right through there for a strike. 0-2 now as he swings through it.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Good eye in that spot.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it.
Oh, now this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0.
Big swing of the bat right there to give him the lead. That was clutch. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Over to Adames. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. New inning getting started. Now Matt Chapman at the plate.
Matt Chapman.
Well, here's an interesting stat on Darvish. He has more than 100 wins in his big league career. The only Japanese-born pitcher with more wins is Hideo Nomo, a former teammate.
And takes low for ball 1. And a big swing and a miss.
1 ball. 2 strikes.
That's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Good job of just putting the ball in play with 2 strikes. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great.
But he's saved.
0-1.
Tying run is at first here at the top of the second. Comes up empty.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Here's a high chopper. Bogarts throws to first.
He's out.
1 out in the second. And now it's Wilmer Flores.
Fly ball to the outfield for a sac fly. A soft ground ball to the right side. Find a hole. He can attack this a few ways, but the one thing he can't do is strike out.
Here comes Mike Yastrzemski to the plate. And that one fouled off. Chapman, the runner at third. Flores at first. 1 gone. And that one fouled off.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Darvish kicks, delivers. Squirts away a little bit. Nice job behind the plate there. Tried to check his swing. Appeal to third. No swing. Just held it back there. And a good eye there. I've gotten to call some incredible NLDS games here at Petco Park between the Padres and their fierce rivals, the LA Dodgers. NLDS Game 4 here in 22 when the Padres knocked off LA, and then Game 4 in third out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the second. And now here is Jason Hayward. Webb back to work. Foul ball there. The pitch.
Ball.
Just off the inside edge. Fouls one off. 2-2.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
And that's downstairs. And it's 3-2. Grounds one to short. Slings it across. Leadoff man retired here in the second. Here's Gavin Sheets now, left-hand bat. To the right side, Wade. And he takes it himself for the out. Here's Elias Diaz. He's someone that really beats up on right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, give him a little bit more trouble. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Back there. And that lands inside the party porch for a home run. Bottoms up, and they add a run. It's 2-0. So the San Diego batting order turns over. Luis Arias now at the plate. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. And that skips in the dirt.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Fair ball.
Anything but pretty right there, but he'll take it every time.
Really spun on that pitch and ripped it down the line, and it couldn't have been much closer to ending up in foul territory. But it...
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. It's their second home run of the inning, and they boost their lead. It's 4-0.
That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
Jackson Merrill, the next up for the Padres. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at bat. Missed with a changeup. Ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
On a line, base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Four hits in a row, and they're really swinging it here.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
And that will end the inning.
all you got. You can never be like me. Yeah, I push them till I bleed. And I keep it so 100, not afraid to show my teeth. You can never be like me. Yeah, I push them till I bleed. And I keep it so 100. Yeah,
back here at Petco Park. And now Patrick Bailey.
Patrick Bailey.
Up the middle, Bogarts fields it cleanly. The throw to first, and one away in the top of the third. Now it's the second baseman, Tyler Fitzgerald.
Tyler Fitzgerald.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So the one-out hit turns the lineup over.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Digging in, Jung-Hoo Lee snaps it down to second.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
Darvish checks on the runner. Dives back out. Two down, nobody on. And that one fouled off. Two outs. Fouls it off, still 1-2. And that will fall. And that keeps the inning alive.
Up next to the job.
Here's Lamont Wade Jr. Reached on an infield single his first time. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So that's two straight two-out hits.
Wastes no time there. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down.
Willie Adames stands in. And it stays fair. Coming home. He'll score easily. Runner holds at third, so just one across on the play.
Well done. Drives in the run. Nice job keeping it fair as he turned on it down the line, and once it got through the infield, it was a double all the way.
Matt Chapman up to the plate now.
No,
Just
that's a
missed.
ball. Too low.
Two outs, two in scoring position. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Here's the tag, and he's out. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Back here in San Diego, set for the bottom of the third. So digging in now for San Diego, Jake Cronenworth. Yeah, that's fouled off.
You know, these Padres doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. They're hitting everything thrown at them. Their contact rate is in the low 90s. It's like they know what's coming, and that's just pretty ridiculous what they're doing right now. Those numbers are well above the major league average.
Here's Xander Bogaerts. Bogaerts checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. No swing. He held up. Carl Dixon with the call there. And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch. Bogaerts, who wears that number 2 on his back for his idol, Derek Jeter. Next pitch is downstairs.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Ripped to third. Sends it to first.
He's out.
Bogaerts retired. Here's Jason Hayward. He's 0 for 1.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one.
Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Sheets, the next to hit, takes outside. Hayward, the runner at first with 2 gone. Next offering is in for a strike. That's a ball.
Inside.
Tried to attack with a sweeper. And there's a hit. And now 2 aboard.
All over that one right there. It's hard to hit a baseball much better than that, and even a lot of professional hitters aren't able to reach an exit velo of 114 miles per hour. Tell you what, that's a very impressive swing of the bat.
Diaz stands in here.
No ball.
Tried to hold
One
back
strike.
his swing there, but went around. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
That's to third, Chapman. And that'll do it. On to the 4th, and here is Elliot Ramos.
Elliot Ramos.
You know, the first manager to ever win a game here at Petco Park was Tony Gwynn. Yes, Tony Gwynn. They had a college baseball tournament here in March 2004, and Tony managed San Diego State to a win.
One away. And now it's the Giants DH, Wilmer Flores. He was walked intentionally his first time. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
And a foul ball. Man at first, 1 away. Now 1-1. Mike Yastrzemski,
1-1.
originally drafted by the Orioles, 14th round out of Vanderbilt in 2013. The Giants got him in March of 2019. And San Francisco's really where he got a shot to play. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. And the batter now, Patrick Bailey. 0 for 1 so far. Bailey, a former Gold Glove winner, 25 years old, a former first-round pick in 2020. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Coming home. He'll score. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
Up next for the Giants, the second baseman,
Tyler Fitzgerald, the next Giant to hit. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Shortened a bunt and missed it, going 1. That one fouled off. Bailey on third with 2 out. Next pitch way upstairs.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Bottom of the 4th, Luis Arraez stands in. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
On the ground to first. It's in and out of his glove. And they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay. So with 1 down, it'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. He's already homered in this game.
Ball inside.
1 out, bases empty. And a foul ball. And a ball evens the count. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
The 3-2 is outside, and it's ball 4.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
One gone, runner at first. New arm for the Giants, Eric Miller.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Inside, just missed. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Way outside, and it gets away. Throws it away. And the runner holds. And that misses. And that's ball 3.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
First and second, 1 out. Here's Machado. And Manny gets a piece. Next offering is in for a strike.
Ball.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
Ball
just off the inside corner. 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And that's down and away. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. 2 on, 1 out. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's 2 down.
The batter, number 9.
Jake Cronenworth getting ready to hit. 1 for 2. He had an RBI base hit back in the first. Hit in the air, center field. Lee moving under this one. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's going to be Jung-Hoo Lee. Here's some fun facts about Jung-Hoo Lee. You look at the fact that he wears number 51. Not a shocker, but his favorite player growing up, Ichiro Suzuki. One of the other aspects of Jung-Hoo Lee's bio, he was actually drafted as a shortstop, now an outfielder. But he grew up right-handed, and his dad was the one that made him switch hit. Tatis puts it away for the out. And a quick out, number 1. And here's the first baseman, Lamont Wade Jr. He's 2 for 2. That's a laser base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
The batter, number 2.
And the batter will be the short. shortstop, Willie Adames. Swinging a foul straight back. And that'll fall for a base hit. And they almost caught him, but he's back in time.
The batter, the third baseman, Matt.
Here's Matt Chapman.
Now pitching for the Padres, number 37, Alex.
Chapman gets a piece there. Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. No, he held up. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Tatis. He makes the catch, and there's two down. Here's Elliot Ramos. 0 for 2 in this one. Line drive, and that's just foul. Out to short. Bogarts handles the chance. Throws to first in time. That's the third out. We head to the bottom of the fifth. So here's Xander Bogaerts now.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he set.
Dives, but it kicks off his glove. He makes the throw, but it's not in time. And they don't get the out.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Fielder got a piece of it, but the way that thing came off the bat, no surprise at all. He couldn't pick it cleanly. It's a very difficult play, and that swing definitely was deserving of a hit.
Hayward now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. And that is out of play. Nobody out. Runner at first. Swing and a miss, and he got him. One gone here. Gavin Sheets, the next up for the Padres. 1 for 2. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Fastball for a strike, and the count is 0-2. And ball one. Bogarts stands at first with 1 out. That pitch just misses the inside corner, and it's 2-2. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. And now it's Elias Diaz. He's already homered here in this one. Hit on the ground to short. Adames throws across the diamond, and that's the third out. All set for the top of the sixth. And now the DH, Wilmer Flores. Jacob back to work. Handled by Machado. Fires across the diamond, and that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the sixth. Mike Yastrzemski up here. Arise steps on the bag, and a couple of quick outs. Patrick Bailey, the next Giant to hit.
Patrick Bailey.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. This ball's chopped on the ground. Cronenworth to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Up now, the Padre leadoff man, Luis Arias. There's the strike.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, and he makes the catch. And there's one down. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. This guy who grew up in big league clubhouses, got to be a nice feeling, Siggy, when your father played in the big. Tyler Rogers gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Pulls that one foul.
I can only imagine the comfort level of being in the ballpark for those kids who are fortunate enough to have a dad that played in the big leagues. Them being on the baseball field, for some it's pressure. For them, they feel that they are right at home.
To first, but it pulls him off the bag. Jackson Merrill, the next up for the Padres. Ball one, no strikes. Swing and a base hit. Tatis around second. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
2 on, 1 out. Manny Machado, the next up for the Padres. Swing and a miss.
No ball.
Strike one.
1 strike.
Strike 2. Tatis on third.
0-2.
Merrill over at first with 1 away. This one popped up. Makes the grab. 2 away now. Here's the second baseman, Jake Cronenworth. Fought off foul. 2 on, 2 outs. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Lee sizing this one up. He's there. He's got it. And the inning is over. Back here at Petco Park. Now it's the second baseman, Tyler Fitzgerald. And he steps off. And a swing and a miss.
Well, these Giants doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. Only 2 strike.
That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. So back to the top of the order. Jung-Hoo Lee, the next Giant to hit. 1 for 3. three.
Now pitching for the Padres. Number 50, Adrian.
Swing and a foul out of play. With the tying run at the plate, here are the top half of inning number 7.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Morejon throws over. Fitzgerald gets back easily.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
Tying run at the plate. Runner on the go. Hung up in a rundown now. And they tag him out. Man, is he fast.
It's so fun to watch.
And he can't come up with it.
The batter, the first baseman, Lamont Wade Jr.
One down. And now the first baseman, Lamont Wade Jr. 3 for 3 with 3 singles. Line drive. And there's a base hit to right field. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
Well, that was an important at bat in this game, so a great job there. Stepping up to the challenge.
Really important at bat coming up now.
Next to hit, Willie Adames. Bogarts on a second to get 1. Double play as they get out of another jam, and the inning ends. Back here in San Diego, set for the last half of the 7th. It's Xander Bogaerts now. Rogers in his 6th season. He features a sinker, a slider, and he works in a 4-seamer. Ripped in the air, left field, and a touchdown for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
That one pulled foul.
Well, that ball was hit pretty hard and sure had home run distance, but if you're the pitcher out there on the mound, you execute it. Just a long strike. You go after him and finish him off.
Runner at first with no outs here. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
In the air, right field. Yastrzemski on the move. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away. Next is the designated hitter, Gavin Sheets. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
0-1.
Ground ball, could be 2. Off balance throw in time. 2 gone. Elias Diaz, the next up for the Padres. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
No balls, 1 strike.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here at the bottom of the 7th. And that one is lifted in the air. Lee drops into the glove, and that ends the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Leading off, Matt Chapman.
Now pitching for the Padres, number 56.
Chapman gets a piece there. That catches the zone for a strike, and the count is 0-2. That's a hit. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in, and he's out. Trying for 2. So up next, Elliot Ramos. 0 for 3 in this one. Check swing, and he went 0-1. Swing and a pop-up. Cronenworth makes the grab. 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Wilmer Flores, the next Giant to hit. And the first offering is not close. 2 outs, base is empty. And that one upstairs. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
2-1.
And strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Ground ball up the middle. Sneaks through, base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Pretty good spot, hard and inside, but that's a perfect example of keeping your hands inside the ball, tight to the body. The ability to take that back up the middle shows his approach is to use the entire field.
The tying run at the plate. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
Tying run at the plate. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K. And we're back. Stepping in, Luis Arias.
The first baseman, Luis Arias.
On the ground, right side, Fitzgerald. Tosses to first, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Hit on the ground to short. Adames zips it across. 2 up, 2 down.
Talk about being able to dial up the velocity. That first baseman over there might need a little pad inside that first baseman's mitt.
Merrill in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. Up the middle, and that one finds its way through, and that extends the inning.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Lee makes the play, and that's the inning. all set for the start of the inning. And digging in for San Francisco, Patrick Bailey.
Number 75.
Bounced up the middle. Bogarts gets it to first. Out. And the leadoff man retired here in the ninth. He's 2 outs away. Here's the second baseman, Tyler Fitzgerald. He swings and fouls one off. Suarez, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a sinker, a changeup, and occasionally uses a cutter. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And the Giants down to their final out. Now it's the Giants leadoff hitter, Jung-Hoo Lee. Swings through that.
0-1.
Next offering is fouled back. The Giants down to their final strike. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
And your final 4-2 for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.